shy away from life coaching. And the reason they do is because I'm actually one of the best life coaches there are, because I get down dirty and deep. It's not easy. It's not roses. It's looking at your shadows, looking at your family shadows, looking at your lineage, and just getting all that stuff out of there so you can manifest the life of your dreams, the life of peace, of life of kindness. Um, so that is on my page. It's always been on my page under Suzette Denny. There's Suzette Coaching with Suzette. It's always been under there. You can go there. You can message me. We can talk. I will guarantee that if you do the work, you have to do the work. I mean, we could talk all day long. And if you do not want to manifest doing the work, doing the journaling, doing the affirmations, doing the inner seeing of yourself, then this will not work for you. So you just have to, I'm not easy. I'm not butterflies. It feels like butterflies and magic when it's over, because you're manifesting the life that you wanted. And I don't mean the $1 million mansion, which you can do that, but I'm talking about the peace, the love, the ability to see through other people's bullshit. Oh my God, you can see. When I first started doing this, I was taking up for the people that were abusing me, saying, no, this is right. This is right. It's the only thing we know, you guys. It's the only thing you know. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. So in my description of my YouTube channel, it's always there in every video. My life coaching is always there, linked over there, or you can just message me privately. We can get together. It will change your life 100%. I know it will, or I wouldn't be telling you to message me. So another thing I wanted to talk about is I got this aha moment on a situation that's happening around me as of right now, how abuse is being normalized. So I always ask myself, why do I always come back? Always come back to this situation that I'm in right currently. And it's like this aha moment is look and teach the people, because this is what I am, here to be of service to you about what I've learned so you can know it too. And we normalize abuse and we don't even know it, because you guys, here's the thing. We don't know what we don't know. So like, I love it. And it sounds counterintuitive because like, I don't love it, but I love it. When people try to tell me, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, if you don't know, then you just don't know. Like me, I'm not going to go into a lawyer's office and act like I'm a lawyer. I'm not going to go into a tax firm and act like I know how to do taxes, because I do not. I do not. I'm trying to really put this out here to you, but I know how to kick some ass when it comes to shadow work. I am like the shadow work queen. You can ask people. It's literally a thing. And I can kick its ass, get it to leave, and you can bring in what you want, the love you want, the kindness, the compassion, all of the things, you guys. And I'm willing to help you. It's just you have to be willing to do the work, because I can tell you, I can give you the steps, but you have to be able to walk down that path. You have to be able to walk down the path of discovering yourself. It's all about you. It's not selfish. It's not. It will change your life. It'll change your kids' lives, your husband, your family. It'll change everybody's life around you. And most of all, it'll change you, and you'll feel, in even crazy situations, you'll feel amazing. You'll feel like, oh my God, I didn't know this 20 years ago. They didn't teach us this at school. Why don't we know any of this stuff? It's like that. It's like this big, and I keep getting those aha moments as of to this day, just like today. Something happened in my physical reality, which I always say that because I live in imagination some of my time, and then I live in physical reality, because physical reality tells you what you're creating. So if you see Now, in your physical reality, so if people are doing stuff to you, then you're creating it. And I can tell you all about that in the life coaching. And when you take responsibility for yourself and look at that in this way, your whole life change, and you can take accountability for your life, and then you can make it the life that you want with peace, love, careness, ease. But you might be doing things right now that you're not even aware that you're doing, and because it's normalized. You're normal. It's normal for your dad to go out on your mom. It's normal for your um, family just to steal stuff. It's normal for, you to get hit all the time because that's what you've seen and that's what you know, and that's how it's normal to you. None of it's normal. None of it's normal. Not everybody lives like that. But if you have been in that situation, and a lot of us have, then you believe it's normal, and it's not. I was watching a love movie, and this is going to be very vulnerable for me to even put out here on the internet, but I just wanted to tell you how passionate I am about changing my reality, my feelings, my inside life to reflect it on the outside, because I always love these love movies, and I watch them and I watch them and I watch them. And my son even is like, why are you always watching the love movies? And always the happy ending at the end. Well, I've never even had a relationship where a happy ending at the end has occurred. So I'm like, I was thinking to myself, why is that normal? Now I know not even one relationship is perfect. I understand that. But not every relationship I've ever seen, heard, been around, been in has been abusive and narcissistic and all these things, and I just know it deep down in my heart that that's not true. Now, I don't think everything's a bed of roses and, you're floating in the air all the time, but I can see a relationship where two people are working together to work things out as a normal family instead of against each other and narcissist and gaslighting and all the other things. So I believe it's out there. I haven't seen it in physical reality, and that's why I watch it on TV, because I think, oh, that could happen. That and there is nice guys out here. You know, there is. So anyway, um, that's the couple things I wanted to say. Now, the real thing I wanted to say today is, and I didn't take notes. I wrote things down when I was laying in the journaling this morning. I never know exactly what I'm going to talk about. And just all of a sudden, boom, let's talk about this. But then I wanted to normalize or talk about normalizing abuse. And we don't want to normalize it. I'm saying you believe it's normal when it's not. So that's what we're going to talk about next week. We're going to talk about that next week. But think about that. Just think about that. What are things that you know in your heart that's not good for you or anybody else around you, but you guys have just made it okay? So Sister Sue does this and it's okay because you've made it okay. And now Sister Sue keeps doing it. And you're like, why does she keep doing it? Because you've made it okay. Boundaries, baby. We're going to talk about that too. Okay, so now we're going to talk about giving so much away. So have you ever felt like all you do is work and all you do is clean and take care of the kids and you do all the things and you're just like giving yourself away, like your body, you can't even feel your body. You're just moving and moving and moving and moving. And then there's no balance. Is because you're giving so much of yourself away. You're giving pieces of yourself away. Every morning when you wake up and you start taking pieces of your body and saying, okay, this is for him and that's for work and this is for the car and that's for the kids and this is for the dinner and this is for the laundry and this and this and this and this. Where is your piece for that day? Have you even included it in the day? So we always talk about let's balance our day, let's balance ourselves, but you're not getting any balance if you're giving it all away. So are you doing that? I've done it a million times. That's why every person on Facebook says, I need to go on a vacation, because you're not balancing. You're like, I'm giving all of me for 4 or 5, 6 months. And now you're like going to the beach going, because you're not balancing out. I don't do it either. I find myself overwhelmed. depends on situations that you're in. If you're in a very um, abusive, narcissistic, hot, toxic, environment, you are staying on that alert, like fight and flight, right? You're staying it all the time because you're always trying to get ready for this person to come or this animal to come or somebody, oh my God, we got to get ready for the next thing to happen, the wild thing to happen. We have to get ready. When I lived on 3rd Street, you guys, I was in so much peace of my life. I wish I would have never left that house. I mean, there was more things for me to learn. That's why I did. I'm always being guided 100%, but I could feel the peace and the safety and the love, and nobody was bothering me ever. And I could just fall asleep at a nap and just feel safe and secure. And whew, it just felt wonderful. But God said more things for you to learn. So when I got comfortable in that space, God came in and said, we're going to sell the house. We got to get you to move out. Da, da, da. And you know what? This is the weirdest shit. I said, okay. I took the challenge. Let's move it on out. Move out. Get to Florida. And the guy's like, well, you didn't even have to move. What the? It's like, okay, what's going on here? But I'm glad I did. Best 5 months, got my downloads, got to myself. But this is what I'm talking about. I gave so much shit away. We give so much shit away that we don't even know. We don't know. We're just giving it away. Not only our things, but our pieces of ourselves all day. And we can't feel. We can, but we can't. So have you ever had a back hurt all day long? And it's there, but you're like, no, I got to keep going. I got to keep going. And then when you lay down at the end of the day and you're like, oh my God, my back has killed me all day long. But you have ignored it. You have ignored it the whole time. Well, here's the thing, you guys. If we keep ignoring like what's going on in our back and our shoulder and, not taking time for ourselves through the day, it causes disease. That's how we get cancers. And that's how we get, chronic back pain. If it keeps being there and being there, it's a message. It's there to tell you something. Wake up, smell the coffee, say, okay, guys, I can't really do this today. Can anybody manage this? I need to focus on why my back's hurting. And I'm not talking about going to a doctor. I'm talking about why. Ask your body, why are you hurting? What's the message you're trying to tell me? I am a holistic life coach. So this is what I do. And I'm not going to tell you to go to the doctor and take a pill. Not that I'm not saying I would not do that. I would if I needed it. But at first, I look at the inner self and try to work it out from that point. And then if I can't work it out, then I will go to the doctor. And as far as my life today, 55 years old, I have been able to heal myself and deal with myself through myself. Okay. So, okay, now I wrote down some things. So let me go over. So you believe that they do. Hold on. Do you say I always give more work? I noticed this. I noticed this from some family members. I give so much at my work. I give so much for my friendship. I would do that for a friend that would never do that to me, for me. I give more love than I get. I've heard people say this. I know tons of people that say this. You probably say this. We've all said this. It's because you're giving so much and you're not receiving. You're not receiving. But here's the thing. We believe and we were taught that you give your whole life to your mom and you give your whole life to your dad and you give your whole life to the kids and the husband and the ball and that. And don't give yourself any time. No shit. And you ain't got time. What do we always say? I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Yeah, you do. Make time. I have to go to the ball. I have to take the kids to the school and then I have to go to work. Then I have to go to the ball and then I have to make dinner and then I have to go to bed. Where in that schedule are you putting time for yourself? I don't care when it is. If it's wake up early, if it's journaling, you need a journal. Sometimes I journal. This is the best day in my life. Sometimes I journal. I fucking hate these people and this day and F you all. I mean, literally, this is what I do. I accept what I'm feeling. If I feel like I feel like things are not working out for me and it's a piece of shit, then I write that down. If I feel like, oh, today's the wonderfulest day in the world, I enjoy it. I'm like, oh my God, we all are perfect just the way we are, even if we're having bad days. And you need to put yourself into your day, not in your week, into your day. Every day, time for yourself, quiet time. Write down how you feel. If you write down things how you feel that you don't want people to see, burn that shit. Nobody's ever going to see it, but you get it off of you. You get it out of your chest. So I said, do you say that you're giving? You're giving too much. You're giving too much. We have to make a balance, you guys. Back in the day when we gave so much and that's all we do is be service. Now, I want you to be service for others. I do. I want you to take your talents that you are good at, and I want you to serve other people like me. I'm good at my shadow work. I can give it to you. I can show you how to fix it, and you can change your life. You're being of service. These videos that I make, being of service. You can be of service and help other people without cleaning their house and mowing their lawns and physically doing all their stuff, and then they never do anything. Because here's the thing: if you do everything for everybody, they're going to be like, hell, I don't need to do that. I got a maid. You actually need to let people do stuff for themselves and keep them accountable for them to do it. That's for the thing next week, because we're making abuse normalized. We have to get rid of that shit, you guys. So my point is, as you are just, if you put this is a good one. If you put somebody first in front of you, then you're putting yourself behind you. Woo! You think they're better than you. Unconsciously, I know you're like, oh, that's not true. That's not true. We all say that shit. That ain't true. But you believe that what you're doing for them or what they have to do is more important than anything that you have to do. That's the truth. And that way you get to be the hero. I'm a hero. I help everyone. I'm a hero that can't even walk because my back hurts. I know that sounds like narcissistic. It's the truth. I've done it. I have done so much stuff for so many people and then realize at the end of the day, I haven't took a bath. I haven't ate. I haven't done anything. My back's hurt. Oh my God. Because nobody's going to be here for you but you. Because if you say, well, I'm going to clean your house and I'm going to come and do all your stuff for you and I'm going to do all your stuff for you, these people they're probably enjoying their life. They're probably like, oh yeah, I'm just watching TV, eating, having a wonderful day. She'll do it all. And you just want to be the hero. Be a hero of yourself. Be a hero of yourself. And I'm not saying don't take care of people. We do. We take care of people. We love people. But we take it from a full cup of our own. I have a full cup to give. Would you like to share some with me? Not, I'm doing everything and I'm your slave. That's not how it works. But we were taught that. Do for others and just don't worry about yourself, because you'll just figure it out. And you don't. You get frustrated. You have to go on vacation. You leave your husband. You leave situations. You leave jobs. And it's all work out. We can work it all out if you just balance it out. Balance the work with the play. Balance the giving with the receiving. If you receive and give all in a balance, you don't have to give up anything, any relationships, any jobs, anything. It's a balance. You have to balance it out. Stop over giving and start receiving. Okay, so if you put people first, you're putting yourself last, and that's just the truth. There was a good one I was going to tell you about. We give so much, we get tired. That's true. We get tired, and then that's when we start not finding the joy in our life. This is what I've thought about doing, and I'm just going through this right along with you guys. So I thought about getting my journal, which I have a million journals, and writing down things that make me feel joy throughout the day. So one thing that makes me feel joy is to take a walk in nature. Love in nature, love to go outside. It's been hard for me around here, and I'm living back in Indiana, so it's still yesterday it was 30 degrees in the morning. Not my perfect morning walk. Yeah, I could do it, but I don't want to. I want to be in nice. It's 80 today. So we go from 30 to 80 to 1 to 90. That's how we do in Indiana. So anyway, I guess we run out when it's 90. So that's my perfect time. So I get out and at those moments, and that brings me joy to get out on the earth, to walk the dog, I've been going to the park, sitting there by myself, just hearing, I actually just listen to the birds. None of this, cost anything. But there is some people that, what makes you joy? Does it make you joy to go shopping? Just look around. Maybe that's your joy. Maybe it's guitar. Maybe it's computers. Maybe it's walking on by the lake, by the beach. Whatever it is, include that in your day, even if it's just in every 2 days. Get yourself joy. Get yourself a coffee. Get yourself something you love to drink and just sit back and enjoy the drink as you're drinking it. Like, not how, oh, I got to clean the laundry and then drink and then go and do. No, sit down and enjoy the drink. Light a candle and watch the candle. Like, we just light a candle and run because, oh, it's going to smell good. Why don't we just watch it flicker? Look how joyful that is. I actually was with somebody, my granddaughter, the other day, and I was like, look at this sky. And she's like, Grandma, you're the only one that would just be like, look at this beautiful sky. And I'm like, but do you see it? Do you see the beautiful sky? I mean, we are abundant of beautiful things if we recognize them, if we give ourselves moments. It doesn't have to be hours. It could be moments of our life to enjoy the things that we love. So that's what I said. Write down in your journal things that bring you joy. And then decide what you want to do for that day. You can put it in your day. Well, I'm going to take a walk today, even if it's 5 minutes. I'm going to do meditation. I love doing that. It just quiets your mind. Okay. Then you can decide and allow yourself to be happy. You have to. I just picked up a book yesterday at the library. They're having a big sale. I just bought like 40 books, you guys. It's a decision. It really, truly is. It's a decision if, I want to have joy in my life or I don't. It's up to you. I want to be happy or I don't. Bitching and complaining all the time about the things you don't want is like, I don't want this house to be messy. Clean it. I don't want my daughter to talk to me like that. Stop talking to her. Just because it's your daughter don't mean you have to talk to her. Hello. Just because, you don't want the house to be dirty, either clean it or go have somebody to hire somebody. There's everything always working out for you. You just have to open up your mind and see the solutions. Because if you go out and spend $20 on cigarettes and liquor and all this stuff but you really just want the house cleaned, pay somebody $20. Somebody out there with $20 will clean your house. I guarantee it. For $20, they'll do it. They'll do it for less, probably. Well, I know some people that will. Okay. There is not so much love and not so much giving. I love this. Okay. So the more you give, you think that people are just going to love you more. No. Oh, I'm going to love that person enough for them to stop bitching. Nope. I'm going to love them. I'm going to do so much stuff for this person that they're going to be happy. No, that does not work, you guys. That does not work. Put yourself first. I'm telling you what, and it's not selfish. It's self-care. I care about myself to make myself happy and joyful. Now I want to tell you something. People's not going to like it. People are not used to it. People are used to abusing you and making it normal. And when you start to say, well, I'm not going to do that anymore, instead of cleaning your house because you won't, I'm going to go do something joyful with my family. And they're going to be like, excuse me? Who do you think you are to be joyful like that? And you say, why don't you be joyful too? Why don't you join me? Let's go be joyful. Well, who's going to clean my house? I don't know. Why don't you try it? or find somebody else, you know. But I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to take some time and do for me. And if you actually just do that, like go in that you do over and above for somebody and act like, well, I'm just going to do for me. Um, see what happens. This is so funny. Well, it's not funny. We were one of my friends said, well, I have to do this thing. This other person wants me to do this thing and I can't say no. And I said, yeah, you're going to say no. And she says, no, I can't say no. I said, you're going to say no. Like I had to like say, you're going to say no on the phone. She's calling. When she calls, just say no. I said, no. Oh my God. Oh. And I said, what happened? They got totally mad and started screaming at me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. And a couple hours later, I got a message saying, I totally understand and you deserve everything. Do what you want. I said, see, this stuff freaking works. She believed that somebody wasn't going to love her. Somebody wasn't, if she didn't say yes to this person, that people would stop loving you. People respect you and say, holy shit, this person does what she wants. I can too. Hello. That's what you do. You give them, by not giving, you give them the way to give to themselves and say, I'm allowed to not do this also. Or I'm allowed to do this also. I'm allowed not to be your slave. I'm allowed to have joy. The angels are singing from heaven. I love this, you guys. I totally love this. So, and we do believe this. We do believe this because the way we were raised. That's why you need the life coaching. Life coaching with Suzette. Message me. I got you. Okay. Are you giving yourself too much matter? So you're giving too much matter to what they're like. Your stuff is so important and mine's not. So that's like my video today. If somebody said, well, you should come and do this with me and not do your video, but my video matters to me. Well, yeah, but it's nobody really watches you. It doesn't matter. I want to do this. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do it because you matter more. There you go. Nobody matters more than you. You are sleeping with yourself tonight. You are helping yourself feel better today. You are feeling your joy. You can help the world. I'm helping the world every day. I know I'm helping the world. I see the numbers and I'm not looking at the numbers. I don't give a shit about the numbers, but I know I'm helping people when I'm on here because I can see people watching it. I get messages where people say, thank you. So all the work that I'm doing, the internal work that I'm doing on myself is helping any person that's watching this video and is willing to allow themselves to receive it. You don't have to receive it. You can say, this bitch is crazy. I'm out. No. Or you can say, man, this makes sense. And I'm going to start taking little pieces of joy for myself throughout the day. Nobody's making you watch this video. But if you do, and you want to have joy in your life and you want to feel how it is to have love and compassion for yourself and to feel better about you and stop putting everybody else on a pedestal beside yourself and not do it selfishly. Now, will other people think it is? They do, but they're not that point yet where they can take their self first. But by you doing it in your family, you show people that it's okay. It's okay to have joy. It's okay to go on a vacation. It's okay to just go in the walk in the park when your house is a mess. It's okay. It's okay. And we were raised like that, you guys. We were raised, and then our parents were raised even worse like that. They woke up in the morning, and as soon as they wake up, I think they started milking cows. I mean, who in the hell knows? But they were jumped out of bed and got dressed and went to work. Which, you know, they didn't have jobs like we did. They were working on the farm, which is probably way harder than we even dreamed of working. But, you know, I love living in this space right now. I'm not talking about this space here. I'm talking about in the world, because right now we are waking up in this world to look at ourselves and to learn about ourselves and to care about ourselves. And this is the life that I want to live in. I want to live in the life where, what about me? Why can't I have that? People say, well, you can't. I do want to tell you about this. So I go to this go into Walmart, go to this yard sale, stop by, and I said, this woman said, look at these beautiful chairs that I have for sale. And I was like, I love them, but I don't have my house right now, but I'm looking. And this guy's, well, there's a house down there. And I said, oh, I've seen that. I don't know if that's in my budget. And he said, well, you can't have everything. And I immediately said, oh, yes, you can. You can have whatever you want. And I got in my car, and I swear to God, I think his wife was going to get in with me. I was laughing my ass off. And she went, and I mean, she was looking at me like, yeah, like somebody needs to tell him. And I said, you can have whatever you want. And I didn't want that house. I know it's been sitting there, and it's not really my style. So, I'm going to get something that I want. But I thought, here's a perfect stranger. What my reality is telling me that, oh, you can't have what you want. And I'm like, oh, but I can't. So then I just left. But I thought that was so funny. And then I had, this is a good one for normalizing abuse. So I was talking to somebody, and I was like, why do I watch these shows, but I don't ever have that kind of love in my life? And this person said, that love's not for you. I was like, hello? That kind of love's just not in your cards. I'm like, that's bullshit. What are you talking about? That love's not in your cards. You can have it if you choose. Why? But here's the thing. That person that told me that has been telling me that for 55 years. No wonder. Hello? No wonder. So it's like, that's why we have to have this video next week about making abuse normalized. And we're not making it normalized. It's been normal. We think abuse is normal. That's why we live the way we do. I love you guys so much. Ooh, I just want to squeeze you. I hope you got a nugget out of this. I have got tens of nuggets just even speaking my truth out to you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I will talk to you soon. I might make another video today. I don't know. I feel so empowered and like amazed. But if you've learned anything from this video, hold on. I'm going to put 222s in here. And then if you've learned anything from this video, or if you've know of anything else that you think I should add or whatever, because there's other ways to get joy in your life. I mean, just find the joy, just find the peace, just find the love of yourself. Nobody else. Don't make it about anybody else. Make it about yourself, and not selfishly. If you took 10 minutes of your day to give to yourself, how was that selfish? The other 24, you're giving 23, whatever, you're giving to somebody else. I mean, if you think that's selfish, then I don't know. But message me, Coaching with Suzette. That's what it's called. And next week, we're going to talk about how we can unnormalize this. We have to see the normalization into the abuse that we have, like that people's made it normal, and then flip the switch so we can make sure we're not in those patterns of not being able to be loved, not having what we deserve, because that's what it is doing. All this stuff that we've normalized is making us not get what we deserve. Unconscious mind. Honey, I got the science backed up for this. I love you so much. Bye.